Pambule Unado, that's now a program called Bringing Government to the People. Yesterday, Madam Mayor Yvonne Akishoya Bidina Truth Media for talk about within an agenda. Essentially, it become APC flag bearer then, he end up for be president within an agenda. But before we proceed, we'll listen first what he talk about the minimum wage and within a young plan them before we proceed this particular conversation. We'll listen, we'll watch that side.
The new minimum wage now 1,200, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was 800.
Come in effect in April or so.
So let me use the existing one. Perhaps that's even better for the math. For the maths, 800. A bag of rice now almost
600.
Okay. Me driver or you driver or anybody. The fact I don't use. Okay, I use driver because I asked me driver 10 days there. Me driver tap Wilkinson Road. Me tap Juba. For let me driver come to me and back every day. Now 50,000. If we work 20 days a week, just assume we don't work weekends, which we do, but 20 days a week, not to 1 million dandy, 1,000, 1 million all loans.
Yeah.
So with your bag of rice and you transport, you already done your monthly salary if you're on a monthly salary. The
driver not gets transport allowance.
No, as I say, if you're on a monthly salary, I just use me driver for the distance, because other people then go use that distance day, then go calculate what that means for them. But I think without me saying it, every Sierra Leonean knows say, if you're on a government salary, the minimum wage where you don't pay for that one bag rest for your family of 5, you don't remember rent. You don't remember picking school bag. One school bag now 200 to 300,000. Let me not talk about, so one picking you go get. No, so most people not. So you already see that the math doesn't work. We already see that before we start, we don't already be in a situation where everybody they live by faith. What does that lead to? What does that lead to, Lambana? It leads to corruption. It means that corruption is so endemic. It's so systemic because the structures are created in a manner in which it is impossible for people to live on what they earn. It drives corruption. But why do we have this situation? Because at the bottom line is that our biggest employer is government. And why is our biggest employer government? Because we not create the enabling environment for the private sector to thrive. Doing business in Sierra Leone, even if you look at the World Bank indices, we don't fall so far from Usai's, former president Ernest Kromabini take, we go up. We have fallen so far down. Even the fight against corruption, the latest reports are showing that veneer no longer the stick, because we all know that fight was not a real fight.
You watch Madam Mayor highlight the minimum wage, say really match up the standard how people that they live, which I agree with them. They talk about anti-corruption also. It highlight all NT so, yeah. But how do you solve them problem there? So for highlight the problem, it's very easy. Salon problem, it's very easy for highlight say so not the work. So what we can do really different for like work. You talk about how for give platform to private sector, or because of the government 90 a higher majority people than a salon, why corruption so endemic. So I talk about all these things, which by the way, these are all something good, but how for change them here so. And keep in mind, whosoever will get for take leadership next election, whether the SLPP go continue or now APC go take from SLPP, and get for me huge responsibility. Keep in mind, salon economy, most of we funding now outside the common. Now the global dynamic don't change. A lot of country there will be done they help salon. They don't change how they do things. So keep in mind, you get for facing a lot of challenges. As I say, whether APC take leadership or SLPP, whosoever be president na salon coming 2028, there is a huge challenge. And keep in mind, Sierra Leone people not only like before, people are not so much aware about how things they happen. Social media don't open light where people they see a lot of things. So whosoever get for take leadership, it get baku challenges, so economically, globally, all of these things it get for facing. So as I say, for highlight with you we know the work where you feel like a good, but how do you get for change, Sandy? It take a lot of effort, not just talk. Not to talk, when you outside, they see all these things, when they put you inside, now different thing. And just like in a mayor, you don't get more experience now. The mayor, you don't need a leadership now, 1 or 2 times. You know exactly waiting at the challenges. So like where somebody go guys sit on a radio, he talk, and waiting at the leadership talk, a different thing. I just say make a share light on this. And I thank you.